Well, I may or may not be finally making a return. Whether I come back and upload unedited videos to YouTube or whatever I do, just looking to grow, see who I meet along the way, and yeah, just kind of want to come back and upload videos, see how much I can grow. Whether or not it takes off as a thing could determine the future, Right now I'm just going to play a pub match. It's been a long time since I've uploaded anything in general, so I just thought I would, go into a pub game, record, a full length game of gameplay, and do an unedited video and just, upload it. Funny, I was actually going to upload a short, but I was looking through my shorts and I was like, these are mostly just clips that are like 5 seconds that I edited down and aren't really going to make a good video. So instead, I think I'm just going to do a full length one. So yeah. Ignore how bad I may be playing because I haven't really played well today. So. Alright. Yeah, no, I am not playing good. Alright. Where are we going? I've been landing a lot at Foxy and Night Shift, occasionally Brew, but nothing really that specific. We'll go Foxy for now. My ping's deciding to be semi-good in the 20s. Packet loss, on the other hand, looks like it's causing quite less than it does. It's been a big factor as to why I've relaxed a little bit more on the YouTube content is because I was playing on Central servers before, getting like 0 to 10 ping in creative on average, which allowed me to hit really good clips and do everything really easy, while also not being very good at the game. But now that I shouldn't say now that I have switched. I was basically removed off of Central servers. I don't understand why, I don't understand the motive, but now I have to play East servers when I still live in the same spot I was playing Central servers on before. Of course, there's minis. But yeah, I was playing Central before and everything was going good, but I'm kind of forced now to play East, and everything's not really as good as it was on Central. Because my ping is like, I'm on around 30 in game, but I think that's for everybody though. The pings kind of went down in game, because that's about the same ping I get in creative now on East. But despite that, I was getting, this kind of ping in Central games normally anyways. So it's kind of like very confusing as to why randomly my server was switched from Central to East. I've tried messaging Epic Games about it. I've tried messaging, like seeing if anybody knows a reason why. I haven't found anything, which is really confusing and kind of concerning, but not too much of an issue. Like, I've even used the same internet, which at the time was actually recently new, when I first started on it and getting that low ping, but things just seem to have switched. I will say I do have Starlink internet, which is Elon Musk's satellite internet, which of course isn't going to be always the best in terms of stability, but it's still very, very good. And as you can tell, works pretty good. However, right now I get ads as though I live in Chicago, which I don't live in Chicago. I live in Missouri, somewhere in Missouri, but it's telling me that I live in Chicago and I get Chicago ads. Before, when I was playing really good, I was getting Dallas ads with like all the low ping, and before they switched my internet and stuff on my servers on Fortnite, I was getting Dallas ads, which it makes a lot more sense as to why, you know, Central seems to be better for me. Why it was actually working better. And now East works better because maybe Central, or maybe Chicago is more so East than it is Central, which, you know, could make sense. Yeah, you know, I really just want to know if it was something that Starlink did that like switched it and made it worse, or what, because it was wintertime. Things like the leaves are off the tree. I will say I do have one tree in my yard that the satellite can somewhat hit, which kind of gets in the way of it. It's not too big of an issue until it is, really. You see the little bit of packet loss I'm getting right now? The 2% with a couple red lines, you know. That'll sometimes jump to like 30% and be like really hard to play the game, and that's because of the tree. The tree branch gets in the line of view of a satellite that the Starlink's trying to reach, and basically blocks the connectivity for a little bit, which means it has to reach to other satellites and struggle a little bit more. The little bit of packet loss you see is more than likely just something wrong with the... not really wrong, just something up with Starlink, which is basically a given. Like, I understand that's something that is going to happen. But yeah. It's definitely something that I wish I could get an answer for on the internet side. So yeah, that's kind of my story on why I wasn't really uploading and, you know, doing that kind of thing. I've still been playing though, while not as much as I once did. I still play the game quite a bit. This season I'm like level 178 so far, and I mean you'll be seeing this video within a day of when I record. So yeah, I mean I've been playing a decent amount. I've enjoyed it a lot. The shotgun's pretty solid. The AR is really good. I love the AR. I just kind of wish... well, let me think about what I'm trying to say here. I don't know. I don't really wish for anything, honestly. Ranked has seemed to be slightly a struggle. I don't understand why exactly. Maybe it's the new swords that are... that is something that I wish that they would remove, is swords. As you can tell by my name, Zero Build's Best on the left side there. ZB's Best. I play Zero Build mainly now, primarily because of my internet. It's never really that consistent. Like right now I'm getting 20 ping, what you saw just, you know, a minute ago, it was spiking with a lot of packet loss. It really is an issue that needs fixed. Whether it be the tree getting cut down or being moved back to central servers, it would be something I would really appreciate, because it would make me legitimately think, oh hey, I could do this as a profession. I could legitimately be, you know, because I would consider myself a well above average player, especially for a controller player, and I would consider myself potentially doing content, like being a content creator. But with it being a little bit worse ping and stuff, it's kind of messing with me a little bit. Also, I haven't really been playing my best. So yeah. Just had to take him out real quick. The fake OG Renegade. Man, everybody bought that skin. It's kind of wild to me. And I still don't understand why Fortnite would ever release like really rare skins that people spend a lot of money on accounts. I feel as though it's because they want to combat against account buying and make it a little less of a valuable thing, because bringing back those two skins gets rid of a lot of people's temptation to buy accounts, because they can just, you know, buy that skin and put it on. However, now it also gets rid of the rare factor of it, which makes people not want to buy that skin. Of course, they're going to make a lot of money, and it's kind of like a money grab when they put it into the game, because everybody's going to want to buy it because it's an OG skin. But when everybody buys it, it's no longer an OG skin. I understand why Fortnite did it, both as a money grab and as something that the community obviously want. They obviously want to get that skin, but they don't want to spend the money for it, and also it being an OG skin, which is now something that's not desired. I thought one of those guys was real, but I guess not. Yeah, shooting that guy just made me think about my tracking, and I've had pretty good tracking recently. More so in Zero Build, of course, because, you know, you don't have to worry about somebody placing a build in front of you. And on people out of the sky, I've been really good lately on, like, actually hitting my shots, which I really enjoyed. One of the most satisfying things to me is, like, shooting somebody 200-0 out of the sky with your AR because you just hit every shot. Just so satisfying to me. Of course, not against me, though. I obviously don't want to get 200-0'd by somebody across the map with an AR. You know, another thing in Zero Build is for solos and duos, probably squads, and I'm not really remembering if there's just trios mode in ranked Zero Build, but I'm just saying Zero Build in general. I've noticed that there's been so many cheaters in recent seasons, since I feel like Chapter 5 started. Chapter 4, it felt like a really light thing, where there was a lot less cheaters, but in recent seasons, basically since Chapter 5 started, it's felt like there's been a lot more cheaters. Now, I know personally from playing Zero Build, there is a lot more in that than there is in builds. And it's only because it's hard to detect because you don't have to worry about building anything. You can just shoot and be, you know, somewhat decent. A bad player in builds who could peek in diamond could hit Unreal in Zero Build because they are aim made. They just can aim. They can't build or edit. Which is why it's a lot harder to identify cheaters, because good aimers can just switch to Zero Build and be like really good in it. Now, I will say, I think yesterday it was, I played 2 duos games in Zero Build, ran into cheaters in both of them and died to them. And then in my next solo game after I left, there was a cheater in it as well who basically fried me out of the air without missing a bullet when I was landing in. So it's definitely become a common thing, whether it be full-blown aimbot or some other form of cheating. It's definitely a common thing. Something that I would consider being a problem in Fortnite, and I think that they can fix relatively soon. I know Fortnite in general has been wanting to get rid of Zero Build, both for cheating and because the player base isn't as large, which I think is a dumb idea. I think Zero Build's actually really good for the community because people can participate in it, not have to worry about building. They don't have to, you know, try to fight people that are really good at the game. Rather, just use the fact that they're either on console or can aim very good. So yeah. That's kind of my take on it. I'm gonna sell here, aren't I? Can't be whiffing my pump shots like that. I also have the mic like really close to my face, which is something I don't normally do, but I felt like I needed to so you guys would be able to understand me a little bit better than I normally would be. Because normally it's a little ways away, it's just good enough for people to hear. But yeah, beautiful tracking, of course. as always, beautiful tracking. Ooh. Use all my AR ammo, just barely getting that guy low. Yeah, I don't really know what that guy is doing. I feel like he might have thought that the cone and the floor were his, but ooh, it looks like somebody died over here. Was not the guy that I killed, or the guy that I left assist on. Debating on going over there versus here. Dang, it's gotta be so weak. Oh crap. No, don't pick him up. What the heck in the teamer? Okay. Clearly we've got some reporting to do if we can manage to kill these guys. What the heck's going on? Little do they know I'm recording for the first time in over a year, so I've got you guys on camera. Yeah, I sound so bad. All good though. They shouldn't be teaming anyways. To be fair, it's not ranked. I wouldn't have. I'm not really. I don't find it as that big of a deal, honestly. Just would be nice if they didn't. Would have been much easier to kill that guy. All good though. No harm, no foul. Although a lot of harm to me, because that hurt. I did pick up that car earlier. But my car is still here. Okay, cool. We are good to grab a car. Is there anything else I can think of to talk about right away? You know, not on the top of my head. Yeah, I don't really think there's anything else for me to, you know, specifically go into detail on. I've definitely regressed a little bit, whether it be from the internet problems or not. Definitely regressed a little bit on this game. I still am not too bad though. Against the AIs. Okay. Yeah. I've never really done a full-length video before, and especially any video over, like, I think a minute, maybe 2 minutes is my longest video. Just Fortnite montages, honestly. But now you guys actually get to hear my voice, you guys get to interact with me. You know, I feel like it's a win kind of thing where, you know, I'm not really sure. Especially being unedited, you literally get to hear my every thought and whatever I'm thinking in the game, whether it be fighting or not. I'm going to try to explain my thought. Like right now I see that there's an MDAL on the map at the top, so we're just going to go right towards it. I also know that zone's going to be closing in here in a second, so we got to watch out for that. And yeah, I'm assuming he's in a bush, but oh, there he is. Beautiful. Okay. Little does he know, I did not use it. I will recommend that to you guys. If you guys pick up the thing that I just had, I forget what it's called. The what is this thing called? The Void Oni Mask. I recommend you throw orbs and proceed to try to look for a shot on them without, you know, using your orb. It works almost 100% of the time, especially in zero build, where people can't just box up. It's such an easy way to get a free beam on somebody, just like that guy. It's like the perfect example. Definitely something I recommend. Only use it when you have to. Don't use it as a way to get towards somebody, especially when you're that close to them. Definitely a recommendation that I think is ideal. Blew that car up. Got him. These guys are cheaters. Or teamers, I should say. Right here I would say is the perfect scenario where you... maybe a little bit of lag. Now that we can see him now because of that. You can see him in the bush. It's just perfect, honestly. He backed up thinking that I was gonna be able to shoot him when I really, in reality, was not gonna be able to because I wasn't gonna teleport. You just need to think smarter, not harder on what you do. It's as simple as that. I mean, it's a common saying. It's something that I really stick to, honestly. But I also, okay, never jump to when you use your orb because it will make you take fall damage. There's another tip. But yeah. Let's see. There's only one other person. Okay. I might assume that it's an AI. I didn't realize that there would just be one other person, but fair enough. You know, I have the feeling it's an AI. Unless he's over there in that box. Let's get it out. Ooh. Either AI shooting long distance or he was up there and he's mad that I shot at him. Oop. This looks like an AI? Yeah, it's an AI. If it was a real person, I would have given the win. AI though. Ooh, gosh. Ooh, gosh. Okay. You know, we got the win. That's all that really matters. But yeah, anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. Just happy to get something out there for you guys to witness and know that I'm okay. I'm going to be uploading more and more, probably in the future. I am going to be going off to college soon, though, so we're going to have to see how that plays into a factor. But we've got 6-ish months until that's a thing. So, yeah, good to talk to you guys, and see ya.